Fire Emblem. Engage.
So, Prince Allchrist, what did you think of your first party?
Why did I think I could do that?
I can see how an all-night blowout would be kind of overwhelming for a beginner.
The music was so loud, everyone was shouting, and the dancing. It was like a scene from my worst nightmares. I shouldn't have joined you. I wasn't ready.
Good times.
Pandreo, please. I don't think I can do that again. I'm sorry, but partying is not for me.
Hey, let's not be too hasty here. I saw you standing on the sidelines, watching the action from afar. To really know what it's like, you have to dive in and lose yourself with the rest of us. I'll be sure to drag you into the crowd next time.
No, I can't. I must decline.
Now, why would you do that? Don't worry, I'll make sure you have fun. Leave it all to me.
Yes, of course. Oh. I have ringing ears and wobbly knees and so many regrets. Why did I give this a second shot? I already knew I didn't belong there. Oh, Pandreo.
Prince Allchrist! You had fun this time, right? I saw you mixing it up on the dance floor.
I did join in and try to dance, but, well, I can only assume that I'm incapable of enjoying any party.
What makes you say that?
I had no idea what I was doing back there. Everyone around me was whirling and gyrating so effortlessly. I only know formal dances, and the howling. I do not understand why everyone keeps howling. My skull is rattling.
Now I see the problem. Listen, Your Highness. There's something I forgot to tell you. At a party, you don't need to worry about what's, whys, and hows. It's not that deep.
Really? Are you sure?
Yep. There's no correct way to dance. And as for the howls, they don't mean anything.
So all of the cheering and dancing is chaotic on purpose? People are just making it up?
Exactly. It's about getting lost in the motion and having fun. Other than that, anything goes.
I was trying so hard to understand the structure of the party, the behaviors and movements. I was in my own head, not on the dance floor. I wasn't embracing the spontaneity.
Let's give it another shot. You, me, a solid beat, and two completely empty heads.
Woo!
Your Highness.
Pandreo. That party was amazing! I had such a fun time. I shouted until I was out of breath. I let my body dance and sway all on its own. And I had so much fun. This is what it's like to party. It feels as if I've crossed over into a new world.
Aw, yeah! Welcome to the wild world of parties.
Thank you for guiding me, Pandreo. I came very close to fleeing again. I started to dance and I felt so self-conscious. But then I saw you. Limbs flailing, torso twisting, dancing without a shred of shame. I suddenly felt this wave of relief. I cast aside my own hesitation and just danced. Thanks to your erratic and incomprehensible dance moves, I was finally able to enjoy myself.
You know, it's funny. My friends like to make fun of the way I dance. They call it the dance of darkness. But today, it was the dance of light, illuminating your soul like a big, bright torch.
Yes, that's exactly how it felt, Pandreo. Parties are so wonderful. I know we just left one, but can we go to another soon?
We'll go to as many as you like, bud. There's always another bash on the horizon.
Pandreo, I...
Just let it out, Your Highness. Oh! Lady Vale, can I have a moment?
Yes, of course.
As a man of the church, I worship the divine dragon. So I was wondering, can I pray to you too?
Oh, I don't think that's a good idea.
Why not? You're a dragon, aren't you? Dragons are sacred creatures. It's natural for humans to worship them.
Yes, I understand. But I'm not a divine dragon. I'm a fell dragon. As a cleric who worships the divine dragon, wouldn't it be wrong for you to worship me?
A divine dragon? Fell dragon? A distinction without a difference.
But you must know what I've done. Your fellow worshippers would turn on you if you started praying to someone like me.
No. Solm is an open-minded queendom. When they see me praying to you, others will follow suit. Just you watch.
Oh, I don't think that's a good idea.
You're overthinking it. Trust me on this.
But what if you're wrong? Pandreo?
Hey, is something the matter?
I don't understand. How did I end up with all this food?
Let's see. Vegetables, wheat, meat, fish. That's quite a haul you've got.
There's so much. I don't even know what to do with it all. Why is everyone sending me these gifts?
They're not gifts exactly. They're offerings. People's way of expressing their faith in you.
I understand that the people who live in the Queendom of Solm are quite free-spirited, but why is everyone being so kind to me? It's just... it doesn't make sense.
Well, as angry and vengeful as humans can be, they can also be compassionate, forgiving. Many people, in Solm and beyond, recognize that you've changed for the better. I'm sure if they met you in person, they would show you nothing but kindness.
They would? Really? If that's how it is, I suppose I'd like to give something back to everyone. They've given me the gift of happiness, and I want to repay them.
I like it. What did you have in mind? Oh! Who's ready to get their howl on?
Oh!
Louder, Lady Vale!
I'm a bit embarrassed.
This party was your idea. You wanted to give something back, remember? If you want folks to let loose, you've got to lead by example.
Yes, you're right. I wanted to show everyone how grateful I am. And you made this party happen. So here goes. Oh! Thank you so much for coming, everyone. You gave me gifts and the gift of happiness. In return, I hope you enjoy the celebration.
Looks like folks are clearing out. Time for us to clean up.
I had so much fun. The party. It was amazing. Everyone was so nice to me, and you wouldn't believe all the good conversations I had. I felt like I was dreaming.
I told you, didn't I? They know that you've changed.
I wonder if some people still distrust me. You know, deep down. But at least they got to know the new me a little bit. The real me. Pandreo, I don't want this day to end.
No need to worry. We can have another bash.
Oh, good.
Though, of course, we wouldn't want people to think you don't take the war seriously. I suggest holding off on any more parties until the world is at peace.
Of course. You're right.
Meanwhile, you can depend on me. You're easily one of my favorite dragons, after all.
Thank you, Pandreo. For everything you've done, I will do my best to bring peace to our world. That would truly be something to celebrate.
At last. I think I finally got the steps down.
Seedal, your movement is so... graceful.
As it should be. I am a professional dancer.
You know, watching you is giving me the urge to cut a rug myself. What do you say? Want to dance together?
Yes, if you'd like.
Flawless finish! No, that ought to go down in history as the best dance ever!
Pandreo, I've never danced like that. The movements, they don't match the rhythm at all. I understand why the others call it the Dance of Darkness. A grotesque pantomime.
Really? I had a great time.
A great time. Is that enough for you?
Define enough.
I take it you like to dance, yes? Well, to really and truly dance, you have to work at it.
So that's how it goes, huh?
Yes, that's exactly how it goes. But don't worry, I'll teach you to dance correctly.
All right, if you insist. I doubt it'll take me too long to pick it up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Seedall, you're counting wrong. It's messing up my flow.
No, you're not staying on the beat.
I can't help it. I've been dancing to my own beat for so long.
We have to break your old habits and really hammer home a solid foundation.
You're saying I can't dance the way I want?
I'm sorry, but no. It's for your own good. Look, when I started, I couldn't dance a single step. But my master worked with me tirelessly. Sometimes the training was so hard I wanted to run away. But now, I'm grateful for all of it. And now I can teach you to dance, Pandreo. Just like my master taught me.
I never asked you to do that.
But I thought you wanted to learn to dance.
I wanted to have fun. And this is not fun. Thanks for your tutelage, or whatever. Brief as it was.
Pandreo, wait! The lesson's not over. Pandreo?
Oh, hey, Seedall. If you're trying to spring another lesson on me, I'm not interested.
After everything I taught you, your rhythm is still just so awful.
So, what? Did you come here only to insult me?
No, not at all. Honestly, I was just watching you dance, and I realized that I was wrong.
Huh?
Enjoying the dance. That's what's important. I decided to teach you because I thought you were having a hard time with it. That's how it looked anyway. But just now, you were dancing and loving it. I could see it.
I mean, yeah. I was having fun.
That's all that matters. If my master heard me now, he'd be angry with me. But it's something I needed to learn. Pandreo, I'm sorry I taught you not to enjoy dancing.
Listen, Seedall. I just wanted to dance with you.
Really?
Yeah. And I still want to. It's just that your lesson wasn't really my style. What do you say? Want to give it another try?
I'd be happy to. Just dance to the beat of your heart. Can't go wrong if you do that.
That's what I'm talking about. Come on. Time to shimmy and shake in the name of fun. And then, how about another lesson? Nothing too tough. Just a quick, easy session.
I promise. My next lesson will be much more enjoyable.
What a delicious aroma. It smells so fresh and so green.
Yeah, I love the smell of fresh cut grass. Whew. Looks like that's the last of the weeds in the Somniel, which means we're done with our sentinel duties for the day.
Does weeding really count as sentinel duty?
Sure, why not? If we do it, that's what it is. Bandits may not come around here, but the Somniel still needs protecting.
Yes. We have to defend it from the merciless onslaught of weeds.
Oh, Pune, old pal. Don't forget, I'm counting on you to make food for the party.
Leave it to me. As always, I will prepare a flawless banquet.
That's what I like to hear. You're a man among men. You know that?
Think nothing of it. I am glad for any chance to hone my culinary skills.
Oh, that reminds me. I heard there's gonna be a famous food critic there.
Really?
Yeah, it might be a good chance to show her what you can do.
Interesting. In that case, I will prepare an innovative new dish for the occasion. Something that is sure to set the food critic's eyes alight. Be sure to watch for her reaction.
Why don't you come see it for yourself?
I dislike parties. Too noisy, I find. Like a dish with many strong flavors all at once.
Ah, too bad. I guess that's the price you pay for those acute senses of yours.
Just report back to me afterward. That is all I ask.
You got it, good buddy. Can't wait to taste the grub you whip up.
Pandreo, how was the party? Did the critic appreciate my cooking?
Oh, yeah. She was very impressed. But,
But?
well, to be honest, it wasn't that popular with anyone else.
What? But I sampled it myself. The flavor was heavenly.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It tasted great. It was just a little too gourmet. Party food's gotta be easy to pick up and walk around with.
What? Why?
You know, people like to mingle while they eat. This felt like a stuffy dinner at the royal court. I should have said something. I know you haven't been to many parties after all. Don't beat yourself up, though. It's not like people didn't eat it.
A chef's sacred duty is to make the right food for the occasion. And I failed. I made something far worse than a bad dish. I made the wrong dish.
Bunet, it's not like that.
I am your friend and I let you down. A mere apology will not suffice. Please, strike me.
What? No! You went to so much trouble making that food. I'm not gonna hit you.
I ruined your party and still you find it in your heart to forgive me. You are a true friend. Pandreo, when is your next get-together?
Looking to redeem yourself, huh?
No, at least, not yet. Before redeeming myself, there is something I must do. I must attend a party.
What? Hey, Bunet! What did you think of the party? Pretty fun, right? Oof. That bad, huh?
Forgive me. The noise was overwhelming. My head is still spinning.
Oh, I see. That's probably my fault.
I will say, everyone was in high spirits. Even in times like these, good cheer abounded.
That's the magic of a good shindig. But how about you? Learn anything?
Certainly. I came away with many insights. I noticed that you spent most of the time simply listening to people share their troubles.
Well, sure. My parties aren't all about me. I want to help people feel better, you know? After all, though I may look like a run-of-the-mill scoundrel, I am a man of the cloth.
Yes. Now I see the error I made. I wanted my cooking to steal the show, but good party food lets the conversation take center stage. Headache aside, I'm glad I went. Next time, I will cook the perfect dish for you and your guests.
That would be great. Thanks, Bunet. And hey, let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Anything at all.
Well, there is one thing you can do. Let me give you one little lick.
One little what? You're kidding, right?
No, I'm quite serious. I must understand your festive spirit in order to capture it in my cooking. Now, roll up your sleeve, it'll be quick. No need to be nervous. Pandreo? Is something the matter?
I've been to some wild parties in my day, but that's a bit too far, even for me. Well, that's over and done with. Was that easy or was that easy? Those losers thought they were tough, but we showed them, huh?
Yeah. Aroo!
Oh, come on.
What?
You're bumming me out here.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Give me a break. Lighten up. Seeing you down in the dumps like this freaks me out. Let's dance it out. Come on. Row, 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 row. No. Now I know something's up. What happened? Bunei leave a hair in your chowder?
Sorry, I was just thinking.
About?
The party.
What? That's why you're so distracted?
Yeah, I just can't wait to tear up that dance floor.
Aw, yeah! There's the prince of parties I know and love. Come on, let's get you to that bash before you pass out.
Woo! Can't wait to party down.
Same. Good going back there. Those guys were pretty tough.
Yep, they were.
What do you say we celebrate the win by partying till we can't see straight? Something wrong?
Sorry, Pandreo, but I'm gonna take a rain check.
What? No, my ears must be playing tricks on me. Fogato turning down a party? What's going on? You eat something that's not agreeing with you?
Just kidding. You should have seen the look on your face.
Oh, man. You really had me going there.
Sorry, thought it would be fun to mess with you a little bit.
Jeez, breaking a guy's heart. You call that fun?
Pandreo, before I forget, will you hear my confession soon?
Better not be another cruel prank. Fool me once, etc. As long as you promise not to yank my chain again, of course I'll hear your confession.
Thanks, Pandreo. I appreciate it. Pandreo, I am ready to make a confession.
Okay, I'm ready. What do you wish to confess?
But you see, I lied to my friend. To you.
Huh?
It's the war, Pandreo. I'm not sure we can win. Our enemies are getting stronger. I'm so worried for the future, I can barely sleep. The other day, when I told you I was distracted because of the party, that was a lie. I just couldn't stop thinking about all the people who could die on my watch.
Oh, buddy.
I'm not the happy-go-lucky guy you think I am. I know, it's my job to keep a smile on. I'm so damn scared, Pandreo.
I appreciate you telling me.
Only after pulling the wool over your eyes.
Nah, don't flatter yourself. I saw right through it.
You did?
Of course. How gullible do you think I am? I can tell when my friend's feeling blue. I'm not a prince, so I won't pretend I can fix it. Or that I really know what you're feeling. But what I can do is promise that I'll always support you. As your retainer and your friend. So don't worry. Let me rephrase that. Worry to your heart's content. I'll still be here.
That's all I need.
Good. Because at the end of the day, that's all I can offer.
Huh. That's strange. My vision's gone blurry.
Hey. Crying's not allowed, you hear? Because if you do, I'm gonna.
No, not crying. Not quite, at least.
Phew. You know, this reminds me. It was during a confession you told me you were the prince.
That's right. I used to go to your parents' church all the time. You and I were fast friends.
And then you dropped that on me. Easily one of my top 5 most interesting confessions. I almost forgot to breathe. I was so shocked.
Well, you were looking for Panette. I had to tell you she'd become my sister's retainer. And if you didn't know I was the prince, you wouldn't have bought it.
And the next thing you said was even more shocking. You turned to me and asked,
how's a job as my retainer sound?
That's right. That brings me back. The 7 most beautiful words I've ever heard. And as your retainer, I'm not just here for the highs, all right? I'm here for the lows, too. Whether you need a buddy on the dance floor or a shoulder to cry on. I can be that.
Thank you, Pandreo. I gotta say, I'm gladder than ever that I was so honest in my confession back then.
What'd you think of the party, Rosado?
Oh, incredible! If it's always this fun, I want to do it every day.
Every day, huh? Even to me, that sounds kind of exhausting. I guess it's different for you. You're from the village of the fair folk.
Sure am.
I hear people there can go all night long and not even have shadows under their eyes. I've even heard you can eat and drink to your heart's content without getting full. Gotta tell ya, I'm jealous. I wish I could do that.
I'm relieved you're only jealous about it.
Huh? What do you mean?
Some folks think it's a bit creepy, actually.
How ridiculous. Don't pay any mind to them. They're just too proud to admit that they're as jealous as me.
Yeah, I know. Thanks.
Right on. Well, I'll come knocking next time there's a party. You best be ready.
You seem a little glum, Pandreo. Had a little too much fun partying.
Yeah. No. I wish that was the only thing bothering me.
Oh, what's the matter? I'm happy to listen if it'll help at all.
Well, it's not the first time it's happened, and it won't be the last. See, some uptight clerics have sent my church a formal complaint.
Ah, right. Your church is a little unusual, isn't it? I've heard you make the whole thing accessible with lavish parties and adorable fashions.
And putting up big signs with directions to the church. Apparently, to serious people, tactics like that are unbefitting the dignity of the church. I mean, come on. We're pulling in more and more new followers every day. They're so focused on the bad that they can't see the good. It's infuriating.
Yeah, that must be frustrating.
Thanks for letting me blow off steam. Just another day or two in the doldrums, and I'll be my peppy self again.
I'm sure you will, Pandreo. Hey, Pandreo. Take a look at this.
Huh?
It's a landscape I drew of your church.
Whoa! You made this just for me? Why?
Something I wanted you to see. Look, this lady. She was really there.
She looks so happy.
Yeah, I captured her face exactly as you see it. She was overjoyed to be at your church.
I see. So I really am helping people. That's what I've been working toward. Giving people some joy in their lives.
And you've been doing a fantastic job. Before, you said folks get so focused on the bad that they can't see the good. I think that's kind of true of you too, Pandreo.
Huh? What do you mean?
You've been looking so hard at the bad that you're completely missing the good.
You know what? You're exactly right. Thanks, Rosato. That makes me feel a whole lot better. From now on, no more doubting myself. I'm gonna keep my spirits high.
Then let's bring the party back tonight.
Oh, I am so in. Mind if I pray with you?
I fight alongside you, yet it does not mean my faith in the holiness of the Fell Dragon is lost. You are a cleric of the Divine Dragon. It would be improper for us to pray beside one another.
We believe in different things, but we're both men of the cloth. Why sweat the details?
The details are what bind us to our faith. It is unconscionable that you would consider your vows to be nothing more than details.
Tell me something. What were you praying for just now?
We live in an unhealthy world. Prayers for peace are required.
Well, what do you know? I was about to pray for the exact same thing. The content of our prayers is the same, even if the gods receiving them aren't.
I have never met a cleric who thinks as you do.
Me neither.
Very well. You may pray next to me.
Good. Come on. If both of us pray for world peace, they'll have to make it happen. Hey, Mavier. It's been a while. Want to grab a bite somewhere?
No, thank you.
Oh, okay. Got other plans?
No.
Well, then come on. You need to eat, don't you? We can talk about things.
I have better ways to spend my day than further discussion of our religious beliefs.
What if we discussed our hobbies or childhood stories? The stuff normal people talk about.
You would waste time speaking of trivialities when there is suffering in the world.
Last I checked, clerics are allowed to take a break every now and then.
And while we rest, suffering continues. I must remain dedicated to my cause.
Uh-huh. How about, just for a lark, you mix things up today? Do things my way. Come on. Those suffering people will still be there in an hour, I promise.
Your humor lands on deaf ears, Pandreo. Still, I will share a meal with you. This one time.
Huh. That was easier than I expected. I know just the place. It's gonna be great. So, what do you say? It was kinda nice to relax and break bread together, wasn't it?
The company was, surprisingly, as wonderful as the food. I understand now how you think. It is important to relax from time to time.
Didn't I tell you? In that case, let's eat together tomorrow.
I am sorry, but no.
What? Why?
Because it is your turn to experience my approach to life.
Huh?
I shall teach you the art of devoting yourself entirely to helping others.
Well, you did try my way. I guess it's only fair that I try your way. Who knows? Maybe I'll learn something. But after that, you better come eat with me again.
I agreed to only the one meal.
Now I'm thinking we should switch off. My way one day, your way the next.
And on forever.
Exactly! Now, let's join hands and pray again for world peace.
You are persistent.
Sir Vander, is it true you used to serve in Lethos under Queen Lumera?
Yes, I was her attendant. Why do you ask?
I just want to say that as a man of the cloth, I hold you in the highest regard. I would have given my left arm for such an honorable station. In the Holy Land, no less.
Keep flattering me and you may lose an ear instead. I'll talk it off with my old war stories.
Please do. I'd love to hear about what it was like.
Certainly. Though perhaps we should find a more appropriate place to talk.
Why don't you come to my next party? That ought to be a suitable setting.
I'm not usually one for parties.
Oh, I'm sure you'll fit right in. It's just a small gathering at the church. Young adherents praying for peace, some pious singing and dancing, that sort of thing.
Worship through song and dance. Why, that sounds marvelous.
I see it as my clerical duty to help people find comfort in these difficult times.
I understand. You put on these get-togethers as a kind of service to your congregants.
Exactly. So, would you care to join us?
Of course. How could I refuse an invitation to such a sanctified gathering?
Wonderful! I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you for coming to the party today, Sir Vander. You really elevated the proceedings.
Pandreo, did my ears deceive me, or were you and the other guests howling?
Oh, don't worry about that. Just a thing we do when the spirit moves us. We were riveted by your fascinating stories about Queen Lumera.
Well, that's good, but really, what bizarre gathering did I witness? You spoke of pious songs and dances. I was expecting something rather solemn. Instead, it was a circus. Everyone hopping about and yelping like rabid dogs. Could you even hear what I was saying over all the commotion?
Of course. That was why we got so excited. We were celebrating your stories in our bodies and souls.
Is that so? Call me old-fashioned, but I usually celebrate stories by listening to them.
I did notice you didn't dance with us.
Of course not. This creaky back of mine would snap if I cavorted around like that.
Still, I appreciate your open-mindedness. In the early days, some followers would complain.
Did they now?
Yes. People in Seoul don't tend toward religion. The church used to be rather, ill-attended. Then I had an idea that turned things around.
To make church more like a party.
Exactly. If you want people to listen, you have to speak in a language they understand.
You worked hard to rebuild your church. I apologize for calling it a circus. Though unorthodox, your methods have clearly brought in new worshippers. I appreciate that.
That is high praise coming from you, Sir Vander.
Yes, well, Perhaps more flexible thinking is just what the world needs right now. Oh! Come on, Vander. Mustn't let those young folks show you up.
Vander, what's going on? Is this a training technique you learned in Lethos?
No, it's nothing. Now, go away.
Oh, I was just checking in as a friend. Sorry to disturb you.
Pandreo, wait. I was trying to learn how to dance.
Oh, okay. You're learning how to dance. Wait a minute. Learning how to dance?
Yes.
But I thought you had a bad back.
Shut up, will you? I'm trying to understand what the young people get out of it. But these motions are beyond me. I feel young, but my body has no such delusions.
Ah, it's just that you're not used to it. Anyone can learn with a little practice.
In that case, I suppose I'll keep at it.
You're nothing if not steadfast. I admire that.
Is that one of those ironic compliments you young people enjoy so much?
No, really. Though you and I are from different generations, we share beliefs as holy men. I think learning from each other's experiences can only benefit us both. Like with the stories you told at my party. I really appreciated hearing them.
I am always glad to impart what I have learned. Let us continue teaching each other. For the Church's future, and indeed, the world's.
Agreed.
To that end, I will master this dance, so that I may boogie down at your next party. Hup! My back!
Oh, sweet mother of... How is it bent like that? Louis! Are you peeping again?
Pardon me, Pandreo, but I would never do anything so gauche as peeping. I prefer to think of it as observing from afar.
Oh, well, excuse me. That's nothing at all like peeping. Whatever, bud. If you get bored of not peeping, you're welcome to party hardy with me.
Party hardy?
Yup. You and me can let our hair down and do some good old-fashioned male bonding.
Male bonding. I've wondered lately if that may be something worth observing firsthand.
Well, what do you know? Serendipity.
Quite so. Pandreo, I would be exceptionally pleased to accept your invitation. Let the two of us explore all the ways in which two men may grow ever closer.
How is it you make everything sound suggestive? Anyway, I'm glad you're on board. Though you should know I take my partying seriously. We're gonna shimmy and swing till dawn so you can forget about sleeping.
I shall match you measure for measure, Pandreo.
Ow, ow. Ooh, that's smart.
We may have partied hardy a bit too much last night, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I tell you, after so much carousing, I have a headache and an everything else ache.
For all that, though, I enjoyed myself. It's nice to go out with the guys every so often, isn't it?
I'm glad to hear you say so. That makes this full-body migraine worthwhile.
I find that hard partying does give one an appetite. Do you like grapes, Pandreo?
Sure, I like them all right.
In that case, I'll fetch some pastries. The filling was made with grapes from my hometown.
Oh, so it's a local delicacy, huh? Sure, give me all you've got.
All I've got. If you like, but I feel I ought to caution you against overindulging.
Well, I'm not going to eat it all by myself. I'm thinking it might be nice to put some treats out for my flock.
Oh, you keep animals?
My congregation. They like having a casual environment to pray and hang out, you know? I'm sure a platter of tasty pastries will bring even more people in the door. Plus, one of my congregants is a merchant. He might want to import those grapes of yours.
Ah, very considerate of you. Always thinking of ways to assist your flock, aren't you?
That's my whole job. I might not always look or act like it, but I am a man of the cloth.
My doubts have been thoroughly laid to rest.
With all that said, I can't quit partying. You'll come with again, right, Louis?
Naturally. I am at your command, Pandreo.
Sorry, Louis. I didn't see you there. I get very focused when I'm praying.
Never fear. I had hoped not to disturb you.
Did you have a question? I've already told you all the good observing spots I can think of.
No, there is something else on my mind today. I thought I might ask you to say a prayer for my mother.
Forgive me if I'm misremembering, but I thought your mother passed away.
You recall correctly. I was very young then and too devastated to do anything but take each day as it came. Though it embarrasses me to admit that it's taken so long to realize this, I don't believe I ever gave my mother a proper send-off amidst all the tumult.
I see.
My family were never very deeply religious, you see. No offense intended.
Oh, none taken. Religious or not, you wish her a peaceful rest. I respect that. I'm sure she will be glad to hear that from her place in the heavens.
Thank you, Pandreo.
Are you sure I'm the right messenger, though? A man of the cloth I may be, but I'm not what most would call conventional. You don't think someone else might be more suitable?
No, my choice is deliberate. If someone is going to give her a memorial service, I would prefer it to be a dear friend.
Gotcha. Well then, I'm happy to help, Louis. Let's pray, shall we? Our guiding soul, who art above.
Mother, may your soul find peace.
Hello, Pandreo. Have you a moment to spare?
Of course. I always have time for my sister. But first, you've got to tone down the formality.
All right. You see, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
No, you're still speaking in that highfalutin way.
You don't really expect me to...
Yes, I do. I know you make an effort to sound fancy, but come on. It's only me here. You can drop the silver spoon act around your own brother.
Fine. Why are you working for the church?
That's what you wanted to know, huh?
Dad was a drunk. Mom was a corrupt priest who couldn't be bothered to look after her kids. They were lousy parents. So why would you want to follow in their footsteps, serve their church?
I told you what happened after you left, right? They disappeared.
Yeah, so?
Well, the church's followers needed someone to guide them. That's why I stepped in.
So that's what it was.
I know it's been a while, but if you'd like to come pray with us, you're always welcome.
No, I think I'll pass. I'm done with our parents, and I'm done with their church. I'd sooner drop dead than step foot in that place again.
Fair enough.
How come you've never told me off for running away from home?
Why would I? I was glad you got out when you did.
Huh. I always imagined you'd hold a grudge against me for flying the coop.
Nah, I just wasn't brave enough to do likewise. Wasn't sure I could make it alone. Meanwhile, look at you. A retainer. You struck out on your own and made a life for yourself. I'll bet those parents of ours would be glad to see how well you're doing.
I doubt it. They probably don't care about me one way or another.
Listen, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but I'm not one to keep secrets. Mom and Dad tried to find you.
What? Wolf dung! There's no way!
I was surprised too. Maybe they were just concerned about keeping up appearances. Hard to say. At any rate, that's the truth. I figured you should know.
What am I supposed to do with that? Hey, brother. You praying?
Yes. I'm glad to see you showing your face here.
I've got so many bad memories of this place that I really didn't want to. But this isn't our parents' church anymore. It's yours. So, I figured it might be all right to stop by, just for a few minutes.
Well, it's great to have you.
Yeah. So, guess I'll pray real quick. I prayed for peace. And while I was at it, I prayed that our parents are okay, wherever they are.
Good for you, Panette.
What do you think they're doing right now?
No idea. To be honest, I have a feeling they're dead. But who knows? Maybe we'll find them someday. Just like you and I found each other.
Now that we're adults and we have a little distance from everything that happened, I'd like to think we could sit them down and have an honest-to-goodness conversation.
That would be nice. I think they'd be proud of us. Of you, especially. Pennette, listen. I need you to survive this war. I can't bear to lose any more of my family.
Duh, I'm not gonna go dying on you. In fact, I'll do you one better. I'll save your priestly hide, too.
Glad to hear it. With the fearsome Pennette protecting me, I know I'll be all right.
You know it. You and me, we're gonna survive this thing together.
Ah, Divine One. Just the dragon I was hoping to see. I could use a favor.
Oh? What kind of favor?
I'm hosting a party soon, and I'd like for you to be there. At our church, you're the center of our everything. Our deity. I think your attendance would really raise everyone's spirits.
Tell me more about this party. What is it going to be like?
Oh, nothing formal. Just an occasion to sing, dance, and have a good time. You can blow off some steam and lend an ear to the other guests. Hear their stories.
That sounds fun, but what does my listening to people have to do with anything?
Don't you see? It would be incredibly encouraging to everyone. The first time I saw you with my own eyes was like seeing the light.
You're coming on a little strong.
Excuse me. Got a little intense there, didn't I? Anyway, it's short notice, so there's no need to let me know right away. But I'll tell you, I don't throw so-so parties. If I'm hosting it, you know it'll be a blowout.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you, Divine One. I never thought the day would come that I'd be allowed to approach the altar. So, I'm supposed to wake the Divine Dragon. A frightening thought, but I mustn't let the Divine Dragon oversleep. Steel yourself, Pandreo. Divine One! Ah, I see you are awake. What a divine sight. As a cleric, I have no choice but to pray. I have purified my mind and body. Only now may I enter such a holy place. What a beautiful altar! Ooh, I could throw an epic party here. No! I mustn't think such wicked thoughts, or the Divine Dragon will sense them. Divine One! I only meant to say a prayer. Pandreo, you party-loving fool!
Pandreo, I'm sorry, but after thinking about it, I'm going to pass on that party invitation.
Ah, your schedule's full? That's too bad. Maybe next time.
No, it's not about my schedule.
Oh. Then, can I ask why?
From a distance, people may see me as a god. But up close, I'm nothing special. Why disappoint everyone by letting them find out that the Divine Dragon is just a person?
That's what you're worried about? I must have given you the wrong impression. Listen, when I was a boy, you saved my life.
What? How? I was asleep.
Well, my parents were scummy, frankly. They left my sister and me when we were little. But a priest at the church turned my life around with a little-known prophecy. When the dragon child rises from their slumber on the dais, saved the world will be. Screwed up as the world got, it would be saved. That gave me the hope I needed to keep going, and I'm not alone. The faithful have always believed that you would awaken. So no, you won't disappoint them. You're living proof that their hopes are coming to pass.
I understand now. All right, Pandreo, you've convinced me. I'll come to that party of yours.
Thank you. Thank you! Everyone will be thrilled to see you there. Divine One! Woo! No more snoozing for you! I'm usually nervous here, but not today! Nope, still nervous, and now disrespectful too! Ah! I'm sorry, Divine One! Please forgive my forced enthusiasm! You don't have a confession booth in here, do you? When the dragon child rises from their slumber on the dais, saved the world will be. I never believed that prophecy would come true like this. When the priest talked about the dragon child, I always pictured, a small child. But the prophecy actually turned out. Oh! You heard all that? What was I about to say? Well, I was going to say the prophecy turned out better than I imagined. I don't mean any disrespect. It's just nice we get to be friends. Pinch me. I mean, did that really happen? Did I just go to a party with the actual divine dragon?
I was glad to see everyone having a good time.
You gave them a reason to hold on to hope. I can't thank you enough for that.
I should be thanking you. All the music and merriment really did lift my spirits. I'm feeling more hopeful myself.
And what did I tell you? Not one disappointed face in the house.
True. I almost feel embarrassed that I passed on your invitation at first. I owe it to those people to stay strong.
One day, you'll bring peace to the world. And I'll help in whatever small way I can. Together, we'll lead everyone to a better future.
Oh, I almost forgot. I have to ask you about something.
Of course. What is it?
At one point, everyone started howling. What was that all about?
That's just a way members of my congregation express their fervor. A little crass, I know. Please erase it from your memory.
Sure thing.
Divine One, please.
That was fun. Now I get the appeal.
Divine One, please permit me to break this silence for a moment. It's so quiet here, as if all that fighting never happened. Perhaps my prayers can reach the sky from here. Can reach those who have gone on to become stars. We pray, please grant peace to all those lost souls. I'm sorry for waking you. It's just that after a battle, after I've stained these hands of mine, prayer brings me comfort, even if it doesn't bring me forgiveness. Divine One! I'm so happy to be here, I want to howl! And the Divine Dragon seems to like it. But it's so crass and unbecoming. Aha! Divine One! Thank you for attending the party the other day. Thanks to you, it was a total success, and... Huh? What's that look for? Okay, fine, but only because you asked for it.
Hey there, Pandreo.
Divine One! I wish you wouldn't do the whole howling thing. It's so beneath you.
Okay, if you say so. Anyway, what's going on?
Well, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Oh, I guess I'll just say it. I have feelings for you.
What? Where did this come from all of a sudden?
There's nothing sudden about it. I've felt like this for a long time. I know it must be sacrilegious, a cleric caring this much for someone as holy as you. But as a man of the cloth, I don't feel right hiding this secret. And it's okay, Divine One. I know you can't commit yourself to a humble cleric like me. I just appreciate you hearing what I had to say, self-indulgent as it was. I should go now.
Please, wait.
Huh?
Who says a divine dragon and a cleric can't commit themselves to each other? Tell me.
That would be...
Please, Pandreo. You helped me understand something important. You helped me understand what I mean to people and what my role in all of this truly is. You made me feel connected. You are so precious to me. And yet, you say I'm not allowed to feel like this?
Divine One. No. No one can tell you how to feel or how not to feel. No one.
Then please take this. It's the pact ring. I want you to wear it. I want you to be by my side.
If that's what you want from me.
Yes, Pandreo. That's what I want.
Did you feel that? Everything just got a bit brighter.
Maybe that's my mother. Maybe she's letting us know how happy this makes her.
Queen Lumera? I hope so.
When two people have feelings for each other like we do, that can't be forbidden or denied. You and I will walk hand in hand together from now on.
Yes. Divine One, I adore you. And no matter what lies ahead, I will never let go of your hand. Divine One, it's time to get up. A clear, beautiful day awaits. It still feels like a dream, you know? You, the divine dragon, gave me, the pact ring. Every time I look at it, I get so happy, I think I might start crying. Oh, I know I'll become a star in the heavens long before you do. But you and I, we have a bond. And I know my hand will hold your hand forever. Morning. Come, it's time for battle. No matter how many lives I have to take, I'll gladly face the judgment that awaits, if it means protecting you. Ugh, it's still awkward around the divine dragon. I mean, my own deity gave me the pact ring. I can't just, be casual about it all of a sudden. It's probably going to take some time to get used to. Like, maybe a lot of time. But I don't mind. I like that awkward squeeze I feel in my heart every time I think about you. Good morning. You heard all that? That's embarrassing. But when it comes to my feelings, I don't want to hide them anymore.
Fire Emblem. Engage.